Well, hey there guys, this is a cool little thing I want to show you guys. Something from my childhood that I remember that I have not seen anybody do around here, meaning the United States. I'm not sure how common this is in other countries, but it's basically burning cattails. I think it's just a really cool little thing I wanted to share with you. You could try it out with your kids, with your family, just for yourself. At home in the summers, it's just a fun thing to do and it's kind of cool. So, you know, when you're camping, just out on a walk, obviously you're gonna do it outside. And all it is when you see some cattails outside, you know, in the ponds and whatnot, you just go down and cut them down. All sorts of sizes are out there. Like you can see, this is a smaller maybe species or area where they don't grow as thick. They can grow huge like this one. You know, there's about 8 or 10 inches long and much thicker than this one. And so it'll burn way longer. And then all you do is you cut them down, you let them out, lay out in the sun. So the way you're gonna know that these are dry is when you look here, you look at the stem. When it's turning white like this almost, or brown, that's good. When it's a little bit more yellow or, you know, kind of like green like this, then it's not dry. And so you have to give it some more time. Because if you try to burn the green ones, it's not gonna work and it's gonna be frustrating and not even close to as fun. So then, once it's dry, you just take one, I'll show you. Here I have a couple that are of different, you know, dryness level. But the way you do it is you just take the tip, you take a nice lighter, you can use a regular Bic lighter, or one of these kind of butane torch lighters is a little bit better. And then you just light the tip, real hot, and you have to kind of do it for about, you know, a couple seconds. You basically want it to be burning red when I'm no longer, yeah, it's getting there, there we go. When I'm no longer actually shooting at it with flame. Okay, a little bit more on this side. It's really important to get it lit all the way around. I'll show you what happens after that. There we go. So you can see when it's fully lit, it's gonna have this red ring, like that, all the way around. And then it lets off this really gentle white smoke, like that. So it's kind of like an incense stick. And then to keep it lit, or to keep it going, you know, or kind of really burning fast, you can just spin it around in your hand like that. But once it gets lit to where it's going real well, you don't have to do anything, you just set it down and it'll just let off this nice smoke. It smells kind of nice. You know, it's not like, I don't know what to compare it to. I don't smoke, so I'm not sure if it's that kind of smell or other smells, but it smells kind of a nice gentle smoke. And what's cool about it, allegedly it chases away the mosquitoes. And I'm not sure if that's really true about this particular, you know, specific smoke or just because it's smoke in general. But then it's really fun to just, you know, kids will walk around and kind of spin it like that. And when it gets dark outside, this will burn red, kind of like that when you're spinning. So it'll draw little red circles and designs and stuff. And then it just smokes really nice like that. So this one right here will burn for at least 30 to 45 minutes. And yeah, so it's burning cattails. I think it's a cool thing. Try it out. Let me know down in the description if this is something that you've done ever, and if this is something new to you. And let me know if you've tried it. Curious what happens. And you can also play little smoke games with it, you know. You'll make rings out of it and stuff like that. It's just good fun. Good old traditional classic fun. So hopefully you enjoy that. Let me know what you guys think. Check out the whistling videos too. I got a couple of those. How to whistle with a acorn cap and how to whistle with a blade of grass. Those are also fun things that my dad taught me when I was a kid. So see you guys later.